Oh, okay.
There you
So
go.
I found it interesting. Why don't you continue with what you were saying?
Well, like just now that I'm bringing the arm back in the upstroke, I'm like, okay, my left arm, obviously my whole issue, well, other than neurological, left arm wasn't working. But once I started like, okay, wait a minute, I'm missing the upstroke. What is going on? And I'm like, okay, it starts to click in my head. On top of that, all the stiffness that I couldn't get around the kid, I'm like, well, that's one thing. That's just tightness and due to the condition. I can stretch that. But as long as I can play backbeat and get the upstroke or just the stroke going in, I'm like, all right, we can do this. And the more that's spinning around, I'm like, all right, driven to like, yeah, we're going to get back out there. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. It's just, it's not hard. You know, it's like, it just seems like all 8 cylinders are starting to fire now with more outside the damn tendonitis, which is making me not, I can't practice as much as I want to. It's the drive has gotten even stronger. Let's just say, you know.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, no, we're definitely just touching. Yeah, I got to get out there, but you know, I got to get rid of the pain first in the forearms. But we're going. You know.
There you go. I love it.
I will be a jerk again to everybody on stage like I used to be. It'll be great. I can't wait. You know, good guitar players beware. You know, sticks will fly.
Well, yeah. Look, I have my own stories. Yeah. So, okay. So, I want to start off on that is a positive note.
Oh, definitely positive.
No, pardon me. You've got your mirror behind you, which is awesome. Of course, it's there behind you, ready to be put in front of you.
Yeah, that's where it was before.
So that you can watch what's going on. And you said, yeah, you know, as long as before I turn on the camera, yeah, as long as I know my arms are, and you did this.
Yeah.
That's not what it is. It's a good start, because this is really not it. But no. So starting to loosen you up. But the motion is more efficient than that. Than this. It's not
level.
Well, it's just this.
Mm-hmm.
See how the Dick Wilson, because that's what I used to do, especially in traditional. I would do something like that. He'd go, Kevin, get up. He'd come over and sit down on the student's stool behind the red Ludwig sound chamber pad. And say, put your hand on my shoulder. And he'd go. And with a stick and play. He goes, what do you feel? I said, oh, I don't feel anything. He goes, exactly. He goes, do you feel this? Which is what you're doing? No, I'm leading with my wrist. See? So we don't want to use any part of the anatomy that isn't necessary to accomplish said technical task. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Now, and for a minute you did make really nice motions. See, because you're
spoil it.
Well, it's brand new to you, really, and so so you started to move in a more efficient way, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, so let's get started. And every student is different. I've had some success. I come up with some, I'd like to think, clever ways to help a student along. Let's see where you are. And I don't want to impose something that helps someone else if it's not going to help you. So let's see, right? Because one size does not fit all. That's why Murray said he wouldn't write a book.
Yeah.
So we were working on the upstroke and downstroke via the Spivack upstroke and downstroke page from his library. Why don't you pull that out? Let's start with that.
Hang on. I just noticed something. It's upstairs where I was practicing before. Hang on. I'll be right back.
I grew up on TV. I got this.
All right. Hang on. I'll be right back.
So let's see. That's cool.
Crap, I forgot my book.
Well, so as I'm about to explain or re-explain to Carl, I had a moment there of, you know, it was just me. So as I'm about to explain, this is a really big part of the technique.
Mhm.
The squeeze and release,
Mhm.
it comes via a throw. The throw provides us an opportunity to release. And Murray would say that's the only time you really get to enjoy a moment of relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so that's one of the ways this technique differs from other techniques. Right? If we lead with the wrist, there is a reaction. Right? There's a reaction in the fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so if you, I think I've done this with you. Let me see. How am I going to do this? Just take hold of stick. Now the grip is very important. It's essentially this 3-finger grip. It looks pretty good. Not bad. We want to get that thumb sending energy right to somewhere in between the first finger and the middle finger. Right? Sending energy there. Right? Back fingers are just off the stick. They can be touching the stick, but they really don't have much to do with it. Right? Now, if we're just over the surface like that, and I touch the surface and follow through, what happens?
Touch the surface.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Some new, a little bit of foreign language to you. Following through. So we touch and follow through.
Follow through with a stroke?
Well, I think I mentioned to you the idea of rolling around the stick.
Yeah. The up and down with your fingers being released. Like.
No, this is a little bit different in that I just want you see what the hand will do is it will open.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the stick out of your hand and feel that. You want to work on the left or the right? It's kind of your left that's been hanging up, so maybe we should focus there first.
The left is bad.
Dick would often have us lead left because typically right-handed guys are always leading right. Mm-hmm. So you're a little more closed to get started. And the arms are nice and flat. We don't want to hold them up in a funny place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we're looking for is the forearm to be parallel to the floor, not dipping down. Just so this is a helpful aspect of getting this position that I'm looking for. So you're a little down. Come on up. Get the left up a little more. If you look at yourself, there you go. Now your hand, look, yeah. So you see, if you turn your wrist to the ceiling just a little, it closes a little, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And if you open just a little, what happened? Just a little. Oh, even less. Just this much. See, if I come back and turn my wrist back to the ceiling, I can feel my first finger and thumb touch. Do you? If I'm in a natural position, they touch. They're kind of touching there, and then they might come apart just a little, like a like you drop a piece of paper. You're holding a piece of paper in the thumb and first finger, and then you drop it. How would I show you that? Here's Dick Wilson's note to his wife, because he left it on the refrigerator or something, and I ended up with a bunch of his paperwork. It's charming as hell. So I guess let's see. I'm holding a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
It's essentially just my thumb, but I'm just, the middle finger's touching as well. So I'm just holding this piece of paper, and if I bend forward just that much, it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hold now. I can't hold it. Now if I come back, I can hold it. If I bend forward, it starts to. It's that tiny, and I'm not doing it like this. It's just from the wrist. See, your right hand isn't as good as your left. See, this is really just let your arms hang by your side and don't do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think your fingers all snuggle up together, kind of thing?
It's just hanging out.
Yeah, mine are kind of just next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you're hanging out or as you sleep,
mm-hmm.
pretty sure you're not sleeping like this. Pretty sure your hand is doing nothing, and it probably just closes up. Look, go ahead and hold your hand out and separate your hands as much as possible. All the fingers. The Spock. No, Spock.
Can't do this.
How wide can you? There's nothing right or wrong. It's as wide as your anatomy will allow. And hold them right up to me, like pantomime. You can't get out of the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now spread them as far as you can. Really, every finger is spread apart. Thumb is as far away from the baby finger as possible. It starts to build up lactic acid. It starts to become difficult. There's a little pain going on. Now just let it go. Let it go. No, let it go. When your hand closes up, well, yeah. They wouldn't just want to do that. Everything would be together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more like that. And if your right hand is looking separated, it means you're still holding it out a little. You're doing some of this in your right hand, I think. Now, Murray would have you sometimes, like you said, a runner before the race, they shake everything out, right? Shake it out for a minute. Just shake this out. Yeah, come on, really shake it out. Shake the whole arm. Shake it out. Bring it up. Bring it up. Elbows up. I don't know, mold or whatever. Let your arms dangle. Hands dangle, I should say. Come on, let them dangle. Can you do this? Come on. Yeah. Now go, yeah, and throw it all down. No, you see? It would just throw down. Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. Just throw it down. Let everything be loose. So we're somewhere like this. And we just feed ourselves a stick. Okay? So go ahead and put the stick on the surface. In the left, that's good. Now, I'm holding the stick. And if I am just above the surface, a half an inch or an inch be the butt end, parallel to the sound source, that would be the floor.
Yeah.
Right? Now, what I want you to do is just lay the stick on the surface. Touch. Mm-hmm. What happened? Did the stick come away from the butt end? That would be a trick. Did the butt end come away from the palm?
Yeah.
Mine didn't. Why would it? Well, just watch. This is really cool, huh? You're nerdy enough to get into this, so.
This is true.
Right up my alley. I love it. Okay, so watch. I'm just going to touch. See the butt end on the palm?
Yeah.
Why would it come away? Stick's just laying in my hand, focused on the 3-finger area up front. Mm-hmm. I would just touch. So the stick has pointed down just a little. See, it doesn't come away from the butt end.
No.
The palm doesn't come away from the butt end. Okay, so we're really getting in touch with what's happening. We're looking for what's actually happening. So we come forward, and the butt end is, nothing's really happened. Now, what I can do is I can roll forward and the butt end will come away from the palm. Just roll forward. Did it come away ever so slightly?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch. I'm gonna keep bending this on, following through.
Yeah.
And it lowers the butt end.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're lowering Dick would say it's like you're lowering the stick.
Yeah.
Like that. You got it.
Yeah.
Dick would sit around while we were hanging out, and he'd be doing that all the time. He'd be going like this. Or this. Yeah, see, so if you lift it back up, you'll come back to the floor. And then it settles and it comes back to the floor. See? Yeah, you see? Now that's some of the kind of, it's really good. See? So there's some flexibility in the hand. That might be some of what's happening if you were, and don't do it, but if you were to allow the stick to rebound, right? Because now you've, as Martinez says, now you've exposed the fulcrum. It's exposed. So it can rock through that area here, that little 3-finger, and it's exposed the fulcrum. All right. Now, the other way to think about it is you're going to touch. Just beautiful. And then you're going to lower it. Yeah, I'm lowering it so my bead doesn't come up like that too much. I can lower it and keep the bead on this bottom of the bead on this. Just that's all it is, you see? Beautiful. Now what I can do is I can, with the middle finger leading, I can squeeze to the palm. See, I can squeeze to the palm. I can squeeze. I can squeeze to bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I can just not squeeze and turn up and my fingers will close. It feels different to me. See, there's not squeezing, but the fingers still close towards the palm. Or I can close my fingers to the palm. Close them to the palm. That's what it feels like to me when I make a throw with a squeeze and release. Is that I feel a squeeze to the palm. Right? Now, this is a way to show you. If we're making a throw, where would that be happening? Where would that squeeze to the palm happen? And to squeeze to the palm, it means we would need some form of release. You'd have to have something to squeeze. And Dick Wilson would say, you only squeeze what you released, no more or less. So there's a relationship between the two that way. Okay? So it looks really good. Now, if we just start by holding the stick in at the floor, and we go up, you see, and it's just hanging there. If I squeeze with my middle finger, the stick comes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So whether you know it or not, even though it's on the palm, hanging here, feel it out, feel the butt end on the palm.
Yeah.
Perhaps you're open.
Oh yeah, I'm open.
Well, it's hard to feel, you know, but then as I squeeze, I energize the stick with the middle finger. I want to energize the stick with my middle finger squeezing to the palm, and the other fingers are following it, whether they're on the stick or not. Now that's one way of doing it, where you touch first, because then it's easier to feel the release, isn't it? If you touch, go ahead and touch. Touch, and now go up this way. Like kind of like that. See it? And now the butt end is away from the palm.
Yeah. And
so it's really easy to, and then you're going to cock your wrist to the ceiling, and it seems like there's a timing to it. So open, close. And all the while, my middle finger is feeling open and close. I'm moving. I'm moving up, and it's opening. On the way down, it's closing.
You shouldn't be feeling this in the form.
Now, I don't want you going out to the side. I don't want you going like this. It's not this. See? It's not this.
No.
It's just this. Straight up. Go straight up. You put the stick on the surface. Get in there. Okay, now go straight up. Yeah, that's straight up. That's the release we want. And then you're going to come down. Forearm's going to fall as you turn to the wrist to the ceiling, and your fingers are going to close.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going up to the side. I don't like your up. Just take your time and just do the up. Do the up. How are you going to do the up? There you go. That was good. Okay, but it all happens in one seamless motion. I would prefer that you just not touch the surface.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just go. We're going to make. If you were going to make an upstroke, you will touch the surface.
True.
Because you're leaving the bead down, Murray would say you're so close to the surface, you can't help but make a note if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So now you're ready. You're ready to turn up to the ceiling and feel your hand close. You see? Hand close. Hand close. Don't touch on the way up. Can you just go up a little more and stop? Just go straight up. Straight up. Okay, now reverse that. That's a good one. Go straight up and stop at the top for a minute. And when I say top, I mean here. Because there is just a moment where where you are,
mm-hmm.
The stick is just hanging. But it's, you have to get a high-speed camera to probably notice it. See, it's hanging.
Yeah.
Hanging. 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 There you go. Hanging. Hanging. Get my timing. Don't go up until I go up. Up, down. Up, hanging down. Up, down. Come on, get the timing. It's a music. We're playing. This is about making music. So the motion should have a musicality to it.
Should be momentum to it.
Well, not momentums. Yeah, well, yes, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about up, down. See, it's in time.
Yeah.
Oh, big, away, up, down, open, close, release, squeeze, loose, tight, up, down, up, down, up. Now where is the up? Your up it was good. You've had really good ones. Your up is floating through the up. Yeah. It goes up, down, up, down. It's got to be up, down, up, down. Look, up, down, up, down. Just put your hand on the beat here for a minute. Go up, down, up, down, up, down. Can you get down? Go down smoothly. Down, up, down. See if it's going to go up and down at the same speed. Down, up, down. Come on, down, up, down. Tap, 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 tap. There you go. Up, down. Don't put your first finger up, down. Keep doing that. Don't throw your fingers open. It's the wrist going down, up, bends, and then it unbends. Bends in time, unbends in time, down. Come on, down has to be the same speed. Don't go down slower. Up, down. There it is. Up, down, up, down. Come on, wrist, up. Get the timing, you got it. Down, up, down. Keep doing it. Up's good. Down. Now, when you're ready, up, down, up. With that timing, you're just going to turn and make a note. Up, down. There it is. Up, down, up, down. Come on, the down has to be in time. Go back to not making a note. Just going up and down. Up, down. That's what the arm will look like when you go to make a throw. Up, down. Come on, it'll be that speed. But you're going to have to fit in turning to the ceiling within the content of that speed. That's right. Yeah, like that. Up. Come on, you got to get to the surface. So no, can't lose this timing. Up, down. There it is. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Here you go. Up, down. Now go. Now play that. Play the exercise. Up, 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 down, 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 up, down. Back to this. Up, down, up. Leave it on there. Down, up, down. Come on, get that timing. That's going to be the timing. Well, you do this in the other hand. Up, down, up, down. I've never done this. Down, up, down, up. So this hand is just making this little tap, right? Up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, up, tap. No, keep it on the surface. Up, tap, down, tap, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, little tap, tiny. Keep going. It's really good, dude. Up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap. That's all it is. Tap, down, tap, up, tap, throw, tap, up, tap, throw, tap, up, cock to the ceiling. Don't lose that timing. Up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, come on, you lost the timing. Up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down. Lose the timing. Up, tap, down, tap. Up, tap, down, tap, 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 up, tap. Come on, you gotta get the and the down.
Do this.
And disappear. Up, tap, down, tap, up, tap, down. Come on, you give me a good up, though. I need a little more of an up. You can't start flattening out so there's no this. You need both sides of the throw. So you get up, tap, down, tap, 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 up, tap, down, up, tap, down,
I got it.
Almost. Now go the other way. Oh, well, let's just see where you are in terms of speed. It's good. It's good. Good. Put the metronome on 40 and play 16th notes. See how that's working out. At 40. Now we're putting it to the can you play that with a band test? Turn on the band. Yeah. Hey, turn on Mazel. I guess you could call it band Mazel. That was the name of the guy who invented the metronome, Mazel. So first show me the motion. Just taking a tap in, stop pointing your first finger in the right. Just at 40, time it to 16th notes with the up and down with the beat on the surface. That was clever. Don't point your first finger in the right. Now you got to start flat, right? The left's gonna be on the surface, and the right's just making little taps, tiny little taps, right? Up. So it's going to be at 40. It would be. I don't even know if I can do this. Where is it? Up. Tap, 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 tap. Up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, 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 down, up. Now what I don't want, close, here's what's not quite right. You're it's good, dude. You come up nice. If you're not making an upstroke, the bead would just be on the palm, or the butt end would be on the palm. The bead's on the surface. And we go up. You got that position, the gooseneck. And then the down isn't not really uncaught. You see, you're going to unravel this. This has got to unravel. And Instead of unraveling, here's what you do.
Use my
Don't
fingers.
quite unravel. You open your fingers up to get down. Don't do anything with your, it's the wrist that unravels, not your fingers. Your fingers just stay like this.
So, hang on.
Up. No, don't play yet. Don't play. No. It's about how, now show me down. Don't open up your fingers on the way down. Flatten out like that. See, your fingers are closed. They're closed. They're somewhat closed. They're not doing anything. No, don't just do it for a sec. Stay with me, right? No, come on. Don't just throw your fingers. You got to come down to this flat, closed, just like that.
To get to the whole hinge thing.
Well, it isn't yet. Now you're feeling that. That's what it feels like. Now add the other hand with the taps. And don't throw your fingers open. Come down closed. Stop pointing your first finger. Come on, it's got to look like this at the end. Like that. See? That hinge flattens out, doesn't it? Real flat. It goes round and then flattens out. It unravels. It unravels. Just move smoothly. You don't go shoving it down. It just smoothly unravels as you reshape your wrist. Now just play the stroke. Up, down, keeping that timing. Keep that timing. Flat, round, flat, round, flat, round. But come on, don't lose it. Round, flat. You had it. Round, flat, round, flat. Give me the round, and then show me flat, flat, round, flat. See? It comes down. Good. That's where your squeeze would be. Round is release, flat is squeeze. Release, squeeze, release. So you just pull to your palm over so slightly with your middle finger and feel the relaxation as you go up. But don't lose this motion, up, down motion, up. There you go. That's good, man. Right in the center of it. Don't point your first finger in the right. You got it. You got it. Not bad. Okay, there you go. Can you do that the other way? Now, first, let's just do the up and down part in the right. Yeah, come on, show me where it rounds out and then flattens out. Just the right. Don't play yet. No, come on, stop pointing your first finger. You can't do that. You can't play that way. Not with this technique. Yeah, just hold the stick. We're not talking about squeeze or release or anything. It's just holding the stick and getting the wrist to change shape. And notice how the arm will follow. No, you go back. Yeah, there it is. You got to stay. Going to be close. Don't come down too far. Just come down flat. Right. Show me where you're going to start. Right to there. That's it. Now round that out and come back to there. Too low. You went a little low. Don't point your first finger. You're going to need that at some point. Come on now, flatten it out. Don't open your hand up. Nope, you got the idea. Okay, there you go. Okay, add the other hand. Add the other hand, we're about 40 here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Come on, just hold the stick. Don't make a note yet, just leave it on the surface. That was a cool exercise. Up, down, don't point your first finger. Down, yeah, it flattens that flat, round, flat, round, flat. Now just add the other hand, round, flat, round, flat, round, flat, tap, tap, tap. You got it. Up, down, up, down, up. You got up, down. Don't point your first finger. You don't need to do anything with your hand. It's the wrist that's doing it. It's the wrist. It's down. There it is. Now when you're, come on, get the other hand going. You got it. This is just mechanics, man. Body mechanics. Nothing. Down, up, down. Now make a throw. Up, down, up, down, up. Don't lose that timing.
Crabb.
Up, down. You got it. Yeah. Aha. Up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Time the up. If you lead with your arm and you come up too soon, you'll get the tip. Up, down, right there you go up. Up, down, come on, don't forget the roundness of the wrist. Flatten it out now. Round, flat, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, release, squeeze to the palm. Middle finger comes to the palm. If you do it with your first finger and thumb, you won't have the power of the middle finger. It won't have anything to relate to, right? This has to remain firm so that the middle finger can do its thing, or all bets are off. Come on, make it round. Come on, give me enough roundness. There you go. All right. All right. So you're going to work on that this week. And I know you could go faster. See, because it's that as fast as you can do this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. As fast as you can do. It'll go faster. All right, got the idea. All right, now, good. So let's get into what is essentially the first page. There's some preamble before that in terms of describing a table of different iterations of note value. But pull out page 8. It starts with a close flam, then goes to the faint and flam, then the flam and faint, and then the flam and stroke.
Sometimes I think going slow, I know going slow is hard. I think I just have more trouble with that because I think I'm trying to do maybe the motion's bigger, but once I get into like the groove, I think I'm happy in that little area. And I think exaggerating it sometimes actually gives me pain. And like I got golfer's elbow here, tennis here, all this stuff. I'm like, I'm not like comparing or anything, but like I saw a video of Vinny the other day, and I'm watching him, and he is playing so close to the head. I'm like, ding, ding, ding. Okay, he's got to be doing something. He's really low. And then I firing accents in there. I'm like,
right. Good.
I'm not a crazy. I mean, amazing. He is. Him and like he's one of the guys, and I don't really aspire to that. But I'm like, I get it. I know what he's doing there. I can watch it. I see what's going on. It's definitely happening.
Yes, it is. So
ridiculous.
Well, I'll mention something that I reread, but that's why reading something once probably not enough. You might learn something upon reading it for the 10th time. And so I'm looking at the article where Buddy Rich is talking about technique in Modern Drummer. And it was the way he said it. Let me see if I can probably paraphrase him. He talks about, I don't, if I need to move on a drum set, because my wrists are flexible. So to get to toms and cymbals, I don't have to lift from my lower wrist, to get my whole arm to move.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, that's tiring.
Yeah.
See, a lot of guys do this, right? Well, they're doing this, which might be crescendo strokes down the road, something more like, but that's not what we're doing because it is tiring.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what he does is he says, so I flex my wrists, and I can move not by lifting the arm from the lower wrist. I just flex my wrist. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So is this just flexing your wrist?
Oh God, no.
Well, because then maybe you just may as well do this. We can get this to go up, and Dick would say, and you get the arm for free. Maybe how he would put it. So I thought that was there. There it is. There's Buddy describing what it is he was going on. Okay. All right. So that's what we're into here now with the close flam. Right. A flam is, by definition, one hand high and the other hand low. With this technique, because one hand high and the other hand low,
Mhm.
one stick high and the other stick low, is you'll get a flam. There's a flam. There's another flam. 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 Just by drop, just Galileo.
Mhm.
Right? All right, so if one is dropping from a lower point, it's going to get to the ground first.
Should.
Well, isn't that it? Where if you drop an apple and a small rock, the apple weighs more, but they both get to the ground at the same time. Interesting. All right, but one hand high for us means this motion that you're learning.
Yeah.
Because, as Buddy would say, I'm not going to have one hand high by lifting the arm from the lower part of my wrist. That's tiring.
Yeah.
This is a lot of work compared to this.
Mhm.
But I'm up. See? And then I make my throw. So this hand goes up. So we could really do the same exercise, couldn't we? We could go up, down, up, flam. See, this little tap would get there just before you get down. Down, up, tap down, up, tap down, up, tap down, up, tap down, up, tap. Don't be afraid to yes, it up, tap down. It's going to be a flam, so it's going to be. So it's tap down.
Right.
But you gotta round out your wrist to really give me that. Buddy Rich has his Tom up here, and he needs to get up. So he's gonna do this. Up, down. But don't play yet. Just go up and down. Let's use that thing I came up with. Flatten it out, down. It's not flat. You come down and you point in your fingers and it looks like this instead of like this. Like that. That's like more like that. Don't open your finger like that. It looks like that. See, it's round and then it's flat. Round. Relax your arm. You got it. Straight up and then flatten it out. And now let's put the other tap in just before it gets to down. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. It has to have that musical timing that I told you about. Up. Down. It'll be in time. Up. Down. It'll be with the metronome. Up. Flatten it out. Don't go. Come on. Get the wrist flat. Up. Flat like that. You got it. Keep going. You did it. That's it. Up. Don't open your fingers. Get it flat. So this part of the lower part of the wrist, I guess Marie's Buddy's calling it, is flat. So the lower part, the wrist now is aiming this way. See the lower part of the wrist?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I round it out, it's pointing this way. And then it has to flatten out. It doesn't go up, down, and still be like this. Down means you're flat. See, it's not quite flat. There, it's flat. Almost. That's right. Don't put your first finger. Okay, now play. Do that in time. No, ta-ta. Up, ta-ta. Up. You got to get the up, down in time.
Oh, I see. Up.
Down. You got it. Up, down. You got to keep going. No, don't play yet. Get the motion. You go, okay. Down, up, tap down, up, tap down. You got to keep this going up and down in time. Up, tap down, up, tap down. Don't play. Up, tap down. Come on. It's got to go up, tap. You got to come down. Up, tap down, up, tap down, up, tap down. Come on, add the tap. Tap down, up, tap down, up, tap down, up, ta-ta, up, ta-ta, up, tap-ta, up, tap-ta, up, flat, play it up, flam, up, flam, up, flam, up, flam, almost up, flam, up, flam, up, flam, up, flam, up, flam, up, flam, up, flam,
Cool.
up, down, up, down, see a flat, up, down, up. Now I'm just doing this. I'm just going up and down in one hand. Down, up, down, up, down. Not the other hand, just the one hand. Down, up, down, up, down. See, it's musical. Dig up, ba-do, day-do, ba-da, dway-da, ba-da, up and down, up, flam, up, flam. See, this is not going to change. Up, flam, up, flam. Add the grace note, the appoggiatura, up, appoggiatura, up, down. There you go. Up, flam. Tiny. Appoggiatura is tiny. There you go. Up, up, flat. Yeah, that's a good one. Up, flat. Go the other way. The appoggiatura is tiny. It's going to be a little note. Go the other way. Straight up, straight up. Don't point your first finger in the right. Just show me the up and down. Remind yourself. Don't point your first finger. Don't point your first finger. Keep it there. Round, flat, round, flat, round, tap flat, round, flam, round, flat. Come on, keep the timing. Time. Up, down, up, down. Don't wait too long at top, and don't point your first finger. Pointing your first finger is not going to do any good. It really won't. It's cool because most guys.
I'm trying to do it.
Most guys only want to hold up there. Up. There you go. You got it. Up, down, release, squeeze, release. Don't point your first finger. You can't release. If you're releasing with your first finger, then your middle finger can't release. So there's no release because the first finger can't release if it's the guide. The guide is guiding it. The middle finger releases. No. The first finger and thumb don't change and they stay like that. Now your middle finger might be a little more open, and as you come down, you can squeeze with the middle finger, not like that. Don't release and squeeze with the tip of your first finger. It doesn't squeeze and release. It just stays like this. Firm, comfortable, and constant. Down. There you go. Play the flam. You got it. Flam. Stop with the first finger of it. Up. Down. Okay, now how would we go both ways? Now it's going to go up.
I don't write one down.
Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. See what I'm doing now? Let's copy me. Up. Down. I don't know what I'm going to do. Up. 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 Stop with the first finger. It's like this. Do it like this. Let go of your other fingers for a minute. Come on. Let go of your other fingers. See, you just need the right here. See, you're not going to wouldn't let go. If you point your first finger and drop the stick, what are you doing? You got to hold it there. When you go up, you got to hold it there. If you let go up there, you're going to drop the stick. It's all you got now. I'm fooling you into it. Yeah. So now you can put your middle finger underneath and your other fingers by the side, but you don't let go of your first finger and thumb. As you go up, down, down. So I'm talking about my right. Up, down. My left is going up, down, right? Not really thinking about squeezing or let's just making this motion. There you go. Round, flat, flat. Keep the other one going. This is an exercise for the two of them. Up, 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 up. You see? Fastest. Up, flat, round, flat, round, flat. Yeah, now just play flams. Flam, 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 flam. Keep doing that. Flam, come on, play flams. Flam, flam, flam. Keep doing that. You're so close. If you could just do that. Ah, you almost had it. See, I almost fooled you. Watch, watch, watch. Just watch. If you can do this, you already got it. You just don't know it. See? So we're doing this, and then I'm going to go up, release, squeeze, release, squeeze.
Hang on.
Going flat, round,
I'm all screwed up.
So just get the motion. Just get the motion first. Go a little slower. So maybe you need a little slower. Slam. Just make the motion. Stop with pointing your first finger in the right. Do less actually better.
Staple it to the damn stick. Jesus. All right, stay there. So I get the left flank, obviously.
For you, I'm sorry. For you, going up in the right,
yeah,
it seems to have something connected with me. With if I'm going to go up, it means like this finger is going to point to push me up. And look, see, I'm pointing down. I must be up. I'm pointing down. I straightened my first finger. It made me go up. That's not what makes you go up. The first finger stays round. What goes up is the wrist.
That's right.
Like that. Now just make motions up, 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 and both hands. Up, up, up. Stop with the first finger. Up, up, up. It's the wrist that goes up, not the finger. Up, wrist in the left. Right's better now. Up, 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 up. Don't go faster. Nice and easy. You got it. You're rocking back and forth. You know how musical that is? Baggy gaddy ado way down. Bo but up way down. Come on, keep moving. Keep the left moving. Don't move it. You just lost your groove. The band's gonna throw something at you. Now who's doing the throwing? Up, take it. Don't point your first finger in the right. Come on, play time. Come on. No, you got to move in time. You're moving in time. Don't play. Just make the motions. Uh-huh. Da, 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 smooth. Da, da, go up nice and smooth. Come on, go up the same bend in the left every time. Left doesn't really want to get round. It's round. There it is. Round. Now flatten it so it can get round again. It's got to get flat. Flat. Up. Down. You got it. Down. Up. There you go. Now it's starting to happen.
I'm trying to stop using the fingers on top of it. They just want to like open up. They're not used to this whole.
I know.
It's kind of cool. I get it. I see the mechanics moving here. Like this one, it just didn't do it. It just went down. I see it's got to come down like that. I'm exaggerating. One.
Or it's don't come down quite that much, but it gets flat. It goes round and flat. See, round, and don't overdo it to get it. Don't exaggerate. Just do it right. Build the right feelings into your body.
I'm trying that.
I know you are. It's good too. See, now just turn those into flams. Flam. Just turn those into throws. Just turn those into throws. No. We're just doing this. That thing I got you doing. No, I'm not playing. Beads are on the surface. I'm not pointing my first finger. I'm to go up. It's the wrist that leads up. That's the puppet on a string. I can see why guys came up with that. Doesn't it feel like it?
I hear that.
But see, watch the puppet on a string. Watch puppet on a string. Puppet on a string. Puppet on a string. And then the puppet master lets it go. And everything else would follow. It's just that. See, and so with that motion will turn into throws. See, throw. There you go. Now just turn those into flams. Oh, I just put a little note in before, and just keep that motion going.
I've always had a hard time with the flams, so this is going to be interesting. So it's going to be good. I just want to get one down. Hey.
You got to throw. Then the other hand throws. Throw, up, flat. There you go. Up, flat.
Isn't hard. It's not hard.
Oh, you're doing good. Up, flat. See, you've got alternating flams.
I think if I get one side down or both sides still are good.
Up, up, blah, up, blah. So you're like eighth notes. Up, da, da, down. You got to throw in both hands. throw, 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 up, flat, round, flat, squeeze, squeeze, release,
Oh,
release.
I'm not doing it.
You're doing great.
All messed up.
No, you're doing really good. You're kind of playing flams with motions. See, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
you go over. You can play it there too. Flat, flat, throw, throw, throw. So there it is as good. There it is as quarter notes. Now play eighth notes, twice the speed. Just throw twice as fast. Bop, bop. Nothing. Got to just keep making that motion over and over, and got to come up round. You got to come up. Why? You can still come up like Buddy Rich. You don't need to lift your arm. You can just come up. You don't.
Oh,
He's coming up because it's a little faster. Yeah, you got it.
I see what I know what we're doing here.
Yeah, you do know what we're doing. Well, now you're.
I'm hitting more of the stick on the pad.
Now you're playing the flam accent number 2.
Sounds
You're
sloppy.
already playing. You're playing a stroke called the flam accent number 2. We're not doing that, but that's see. Oh, no, stop. That's really good. See, that's what Murray was saying, and he was saying it to Louis, right? Because he said once you get these motions, it makes the whole thing easier to understand. And here's an example. See, once we start to get this.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I can go and play a flam accent number 2, just by adding one note. Motion hasn't changed at all. See, and then we can go into the flam accent number 1, and things won't change. Then we could go into a paradiddle, and if the tempo was correct, you'd still be making throws in each hand, right? So that's where this is going. You just start to get this thing going. And you're unstoppable. It's unstoppable.
It's the hinge thing, I think.
It's just this. See how relaxed it is? That's all you're ever doing.
Yeah, and there's more. I would say there would be more definition in the stroke when if you're really just wristing. I don't want to say wristing it out, but just sounds better than just I don't know, stroking it. I don't have the right words for it, but so the third part here is getting this up and down hinge motion going. So
you got it. You got it. I want to get one more thing in now, because you got the flam up to 8 playing eighth note at 40. The flam can confuse
it's kind of sloppy though.
It's you're playing it with the proper conception. You're getting your body to move. I'm going to have to spend a little more time training, educating your right first finger. Yeah. So sure, it's going to be a little bit slow. Just hang loose right now. Just get these motions. It's like and it might even feel a little out of control. Yeah, it's going, yeah. But once you really tap into what's happening, it lands right in the center every time. Okay, now pull out the last. So this is in a sense the first page. And remember, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So pull out the page, what is it, 25. It's called Single Strokes. I don't think I've done this with you, have I?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, good. Oh, that's right. Okay, good.
It's so interesting, as I said.
I don't want to abandon it, because we let a lesson go by where we didn't.
I do this. This is fun. I'll
good.
Like watching TV, I'll start,
That's good. That's good.
Crank it up Oh, let's see if we can do it at 50, what we can do. But it's better at slow speeds because, you know, it's.
Well,
the key thing here is watching that wrist motion. And as I bring back Vinny again, playing super low, he was so low, and I'm like, it's one little clip, and he's just cranking. He's like, and the wrists are going up and down. He's like, you know, I don't want to say dog paddling or swimming, but as long as now that I know that his fingers might not have been working, and it was just strictly here for some of the accents. Maybe he was doing some stuff with his fingers, but I mean, I was watching his hand, you know, his wrist go up and down. It was pretty cool.
well, that's really good. That's a good observation.
That's what I get now.
What's that?
That's what I'm a nerd now. I'll see drum videos. I'm like, let me look at his hands. What is he doing? You know, is he holding it like? Is he doing the like? I'll look at some of the, like the real players, like Billy Cobman or something like. Oh, okay. Dial into that. Not
really,
that, I don't know if it's going to work for what I want to do, but it's like, okay, I see what they're doing, and I can do that too now. You know, so I don't know. It goes back to I can play again, and I will freaking play again. You know, it's just I was like missing the mechanics or something. You know, it's almost like I don't know, trying to drive a car and you don't have steering or something, and we're missing something. You know.
Yeah, be helpful to have an accelerator. Where's the accelerator again? Exactly. So, but okay, 40. Now, what's interesting is that what's happening is when you see Vinny, and I don't know exactly which video you're referring to, but what we're doing here with what we just did with the upstroke and downstroke is probably very much what you were seeing.
Yeah.
So that Vinny is just turning his wrists, and when he's ready, he's going to make an upstroke. So you're going to see this motion. Will there be now? Are you going to call it fingers because he did this and his fingers relaxed a little? Is that fingers? I don't think so. And then when we come and flatten out and the fingers come to the palm and you pull towards the palm, is that maybe there's, but that's not fingers as traditionally referred to. That's the hand doing what it does naturally.
Yeah.
Right? With a pull towards the palm, but we're not playing with fingers. We're in between. We're turning our wrists because now stress will build up. Because we don't have a release. There's no release. There is no release until I do that. Then I'm going to be tight on the way down, or squeezed, as Murray would say.
Yes.
And I'm back to just turning my wrists until I'm ready to release and squeeze again. So that moment of release is our moment of relaxation. Might not seem much, but not only will it give you relaxation, it'll also build in this motion. Because every time you go to do this thing that seems so relaxing and does this, so musical, you will be releasing whether you know it or not. So the whole thing will fall into a musical kind of, well, the motion will be musical and will lend itself to making music. All right, now what we're doing is no squeezing and releasing, no motions. Now we're just holding the stick, right? And you know that you're going to be just feeling it mostly here in the 3-finger grip area.
Yeah.
And now what I notice is somewhere in here, this little 3-finger area, that is providing the force that is coming from the wrist. I think they call it moment force. There's moment force and then there's moment of force. You should Google it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is, I want to be careful, but there's a name for it. You know, these guys, these engineers, it's called a lever system.
Yeah.
And there's a place where the lever arm, it first has force applied to it. Is that up here? No, I'm holding it here. Is it here my baby finger? No, my baby finger is not on. Is it my first finger and thumb? Is it my middle finger? Is it, where is it? I think it's right here. Somewhere in here. 3-finger grip. That's what's moving the stick. So, if we were engineers building something to get heavy equipment up to the top of the Empire State Building, we need to know what we're doing. So when I apply force via this area, moment of force, here in the 3-finger area, because the stick is so many inches long, the tiniest motion here is exponential as it relates to how much the bead moves. If I was holding the stick twice as long, this little bit of motion, and that's Archimedes. Give me a stick long enough and a place to stand, and I could move the world. Right? That's kind of the idea of leverage. So the length of it long enough, and so we don't. How much do we really need to move to influence getting the stick to go up? The bead to go up and down. It's not as much as you think. But if you don't have a clear understanding of where that force is first applied to the stick, you'll be in confusion land, sloppy land, and a land slower than what you're seeing Vinny do, I'm pretty sure, right? We just want to get that feeling in here. And we move the sticks from just in there, just in here. So we get, and that's all that's happening. I'm focused on that. I turn my wrist, and I can experience the stick moving very much in concert with the speed of my wrist turn. Okay, you try. 40. We could call it number 5 notes, or if you're counting each hand, it would be 3. Go for it. Now stop before you even start. I don't like your grip. Look at your right. I don't see this. I see, oh, well, what are we having for dinner? No, that's right. It's got to be here. It's got to be palm down so that you can do this, like Vinny can do, in the context of playing lots of little notes, right? So you're good. And think of this area right here. Right in here. That's good. Just a little turn right now, just a little turn. The thing's going to speed up, and I just want you to feel that little turn. Just a few inches high, maybe. Let's see.
The delay's throwing me up. That's okay.
Okay. Let's see, we're just turning about that high.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that. And they always have to go that high. Okay, number 6, that's 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Come on, starts with the metronome. Half an inch parallel beat to butt end. Floor, there's your floor. Okay, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, dude. See, your grip looks good right now. Your position, everything. You're ready to play. Don't start turning higher. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta start with the metronome and end with the metronome.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, and. 1, 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 2, 3, 4, and. Count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
And 1, 2, 3, 4 and.
Don't rush it.
3, 4 and. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 and.
You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, don't make the last note louder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and.
Okay, let me get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and.
Too fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and. Wait.
Fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and.
Oh, okay. You can do it. 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Too fast.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see.
Too fast.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Don't make the last note louder.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Too fast.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Back off a little.
4, 5, 6.
Little more.
4, 5, 6.
It's not as fast as you think.
4, 5, 6.
Slow it down.
4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Slow it down.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Almost.
5, 6.
A little slower.
5, 6.
Oh, there you go. So
5,
6
6.
it's going to be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
There.
3, 4, 5, 6 and.
Slow it down. It's not as fast as you think.
Okay. 3, 7.
7. All right, you're ready.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and.
Yeah, this, I'm waiting to get here right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have to click, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and.
There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't make the last note louder. Don't point your finger. It's not going to help. You'll lose 3-finger grip.
Damn it.
You got it. There it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops.
You're fast. All right. All
1, 2,
right.
5, 6, 7, 8. Wait.
Now, what you need to do, your problem isn't speed. And now imagine just going around the drums doing that.
That's the problem. That's a problem for me.
That's all you're doing.
I used to do it all the time.
Now you're back.
My shoulder locks. That's the problem. Like,
No shoulder. There's no shoulder. You're just get it.
You know what? If I go low, that does make sense. If I keep it
What?
lower versus, you know, doing the, but
What,
you know,
what shoulder? I guess you could
it's
consider,
free.
you could consider this, because
Yeah.
you're getting over to different sound sources as you're doing this. There's foot shoulder. See, all that's going to go away, right? What we do need now is speed isn't your problem. You're a little too fast.
Too
I
fast.
never told you you're a little, and so
Get pills for that.
no Ritalin allowed. So what we're doing is you're developing the control.
Yeah.
That's what you're missing now, but it's really good. See how this grip is important?
It's very important.
It's important for just turning, and it's important for this stuff.
It's totally different playing like, well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but this is different than before when you're just like, you know, using fingers and nonsense to bounce the stick, you know, versus going, you know.
It was Dick Wilson calls that kind of playing. You were an any old way player.
Yeah. Well,
Now you're learning to how important it is to actually know what you're doing.
yeah.
And that will alleviate any of this stuff you're going through physically. All right. Good job. Getting off the camera.
Yeah.